But just gonna give her a real big shout out to Serena Williams. Yeah, she took that L today, but I just want to honor greatness, regardless on this podcast. This is arguably one of the greatest athletes ever, not just of our generation, not just of this decade, not even just, but one of the greatest athletes ever. And you have to put her in the Mount Rushmore of GOATs in sports. You have to. She plays the sport of tennis, where for one, you don't see people of our skin color there. You don't know what black. That's shocking, isn't it?
Me Dominican, me no black.
But we're black, so it's just for one in the sport of tennis to see a woman, two women at that, dominate and even birth a generation of a couple more black women on the rise to dominate that sport as well. But Serena paved the way for so much for that sport. She endured so much unnecessary hate, all of that, and still did her thing. At the age of 40, she still went out there, played, even though my theory with Serena is you don't ever beat Serena. She beats herself because she hits that ball so hard that it doesn't cross the line correctly. That is why she loses. I watched enough tennis in the morning to know this. She loses. You don't beat Serena. Serena beats herself, and you get to the next round and probably lose to somebody who she was going to beat anyway. That's just how great she was to me. But she dominated the sport where it's just her on that court. Sometimes some refs, judges, whatever, will be on dirt with her. I've seen her literally argue with these people, and they do her dirty, and she's still dominated. You love to see it. One of the greatest, if not the greatest athlete ever, in my book. Give that black woman her flowers. Everybody continue to do so. Much love and appreciation, Serena G.
Yep,
for sure.
Agree. I think that's the Serena. I got
Can
one.
I do
I'll let you go, Great Trail.
I'm saying just a funny clown. So I posted this in like the group chat late at night of some dude damn near create a war between China and Japan. And I'm not capping.
Bro,
it was a book. Real quick history. Real quick history. It's this thing that just like some Nazis deny the Holocaust, some Japanese people deny this thing called the R word of Nam King. The R word of Nam King, basically, where a bunch of Japanese soldiers destroyed this village, R word a lot of women, killed almost everybody in that village, killed babies, R word every woman from kids to older women, like old ladies. Very bad. So this guy had a book that's supposed to have pictures, because the biggest denier about that thing is that there's not that many pictures of that happening.
Pixar didn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy supposed to have a book of pictures. And he said he don't want to show nobody. It was like a nice Chinese book. He said he just showed like some pictures at first. He didn't want to show nobody. So everybody's like, look, you got to post them on the internet to get them verified. You can't just take it to a museum and stuff like that. Like a lot of stuff got to happen. Do not give them to the Chinese government. Do not give them to the Japanese government. The Chinese embassy called this nigga.
He's like, hey,
Japan
how much you want, bro? How much you want? I'm like, come on now.
So everybody's calling this nigga. So then, I want to tell y'all right now, China has an extremely big hold on TikTok. My headphones cut up there.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, you can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Oh, your headphone dead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you
can
can
hear
hear
you.
Low, but we can hear you.
All right, I think I'm good now, right?
Yeah, you good.
All right, cool. My bad, my headphones died. So China has a big hold on TikTok. His post, now if anybody on TikTok, you rarely see that thing got hundreds of millions of likes. so So yeah. Now so he ended up posting because he didn't want to get flagged on TikTok because TikTok guidelines are strict. So he posted some of the pictures on Twitter. This is where the fucked up part is. There was Chinese historians telling him like we can be the convoy for you in a museum that get this stuff. We can get all this verified. You don't have to go through all these things. He was trying to sell the book. You don't have to go all these things. And he was spreading all this misinformation just for them pictures to be pictures of something else. A whole different fucking war. And he got debunked by everybody on Twitter.
Dang.
Almost started a fucking war. He got debunked.
Bro, fumble. Now he a joke now, bro. He a joke now. You know.
It just turns out he had a book that they give to Chinese officers all the time.
Wow.
It had a bunch of pictures from Associated Press. So it was just a bunch of pictures that you can that's widely available on the internet.
He wanted his 15 minutes of fame, bro.
Smoke. Smoke. Every historian, because I double dab at historian TikTok, right? Because with all the Hotep shit you hear, you gotta learn the real shit. So I dibble dab at historian TikTok. Every historian, like, y'all don't know how important this is. If this is actually the case, this is going to show that one of the most atrocities. Like, now you just won't vilify Germany as a bad power in World War II. You will see how crazy that Japan was, too, in World War II. Like, it never, like, Japan gets a lot of sympathy because of Hiroshima.
Yeah.
You got a lot of sympathy because of Hiroshima. But Japan, it's a reason. It's a fucking reason Hiroshima happened. So, my bad. I have to censor that. I ain't trying to end up like them niggas. But,
Glad I know what that is.
so, like, it's just crazy. So, that's what happened. I just sat there and watched this whole new world crumble through TikTok and Twitter. It was amazing. And it was like, it was amazing. Like, why did you lie?
Should have kept your fucking mouth shut, bro. Should have said shit.
The whole time he wasn't contacting no historians. He wasn't contacting no authenticators. He was trying to have somebody buy the book.
Man, off rip, I would have been like, nah, that's sus. That's sus, bro. You trying to have somebody buy the book? That's a clown ass shit, bro. Yeah.
Niggas would do anything for clout, G.
It's a hell of a drug, bro.
That's all I can say. But
I got one clown. I'm not gonna because this clown we talked about a little bit earlier in the podcast, but this clown expands into multiple clowns, which I'm not gonna touch on that situation because again, corny shit that just needs to be resolved. But this clown more so goes for YouTube and also Twitch with the recent allegations that have happened with the Corey Kenshin stuff and the Gideon stuff. The Corey Kenshin stuff, his video's out, you can watch it. Basically talking about how he doesn't necessarily say he's confirmed racist. He's just saying that it's the way that YouTube has been treating him when it comes to how he interacts with the platform is a little bit sus, and it is. For those who don't know who Corey Kenshin is, he's like one of the top black content creators on YouTube. Literally, when he comes back, because he usually takes like month hiatuses, but when he comes back, he's always number one trending. Like his videos that he comes out, it always ends up number one trending. And because of that, when he comes back, YouTube usually does some shiesty shit to his channel. And this time he was just lashed out. He was like, "Listen, I'm tired of this. I've been dealing with this a long time." So he called him out on it. I'm not gonna go into any specifics because a lot of major YouTubers talk about it. Moist Critical, Jacksepticeye. I know Markiplier did a parody video, which is hilarious. Y'all call it the Try Not to Get Age Restricted channel. That video was hilarious. A lot of stuff going on with that. That goes into some other clowns because some drama started over somebody misconstruing the original purpose of the video. But again, that's another conversation for another day. But my main aspect clown is the YouTube policy and the fact that there's no, like, you hear this across everybody, all the major and the small channels, there's no clear-cut communication between YouTube and their policies and how they interact with their community. So that needs to be addressed. And the GDN situation on Twitch, that situation is hilarious because if you don't know the story, there's this Twitch streamer that got her back blown out live on Twitch, fully exposed, naked, just getting pounded. And I think they said she was interacting with her chat as well. So she was aware that this stuff was live, and she was getting back blown out by on Twitch. She got banned for 7 days. 7 days. Meanwhile, the stuff that Gideon did, even though him and Pokimane have since then reconciled with that whole situation of like the hate raid or whatever they wanted to call it, he's still permabanned on Twitch. But a chick literally on your platform that is marketed towards kids, on your platform, you literally have a chick getting her back blown out, fully naked view. You can see everything that's happening, and she only gets banned for 7 days. That is a wild situation. Like, I don't want to sound like a misogynist, but if you look at Twitch, there's a lot of stuff that female Twitch streamers get away with on the Twitch platform. A lot of stuff. And you don't have to look for no deep fake theories or tinfoil hat conspiracies. You literally just see it. There's the hot tub streams, all this stuff. Chicks get away with a lot of shit on Twitch. And it's crazy. Again, it's just a miscommunication of the policy and what is in fact. So like, again, those two are my clowns, and end it off on that.
All right, cool. I don't got really a clown, like, so it's whatever. But we appreciate you guys for listening as always. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at The Black Otakus, the one only at The Black Otakus. Follow the YouTube page. Like, comment, subscribe, Tweeking Media. Same for the Facebook page. Follow that page as well for all you Tweeking Media content. We appreciate the support. Also, if you're on the audio side of things, always SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Pod, Google Pod. So I'm forgetting one. Make sure you follow us as well, subscribe as well. We appreciate all the support as always. Thanks for listening, and peace.
Johnny.
Peace out.